Again with Florida Players Club. Now we're going to move on to the deal. The deal is one of the simplest in cards. Each player gets 2 cards face down, dealt one at a time. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. That's it for the deal. The cards are put aside. Now, the players get a chance to look at their cards. The player that does not have a bet in yet, the action is on that player. And in this case, it would be me. So I've looked at my cards. I've decided whether I want to stay in the hand. If I want to stay in the hand, I have to match the previous bet, which in this case was 20, which is the big blind. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in 20. Now, the player to my left was the little blind. You may remember you only had to put in 10. So he only has to add 10 in order to match the big blind bet. Okay? So now he's got in 20. Now, the player in the big blind position has the option to either raise or just let it ride as it is. Now, he's decided he wants to go ahead and raise. So he puts in another 20. The minimum raise is the amount of the big blind. So he's now doubled that. He's now in for 40. Now, the next player, clockwise, has to decide whether he or she is going to stay in the hand. In this case, it's me. I've looked at my cards. I've decided they look pretty good. They show some promise. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to match his bet. I use my own chips. And add another 20. So I'm in for 40. Now, this player has the option to match that bet and stay in the hand, or he can fold, or he can raise, as can any of the players when it's their turn. He's decided his cards are pretty bad, and he's going to go ahead and fold. So his cards get turned into the dealer, and they get put over here on the side. This is called the muck pile, the thrown away cards. So, we are done with that round of betting. So all of the chips on the table get put together by the dealer and placed near the center of the table. This is now the pot. We now move on to our next stage, which is in the next video, which is called the flop.